Hey guys, we're back, and today I'm here with a friend of mine, Darshan, and also Dr. Patel. He's the what I can call the mind doctor. People hear me talk about pretty much all the time, every week, the mind and body connection that I talk about as far as true cellular health. True cellular health, I say, is a mind and body connection. So I thought you would be a perfect person to have on the show today, kind of talk about that connection, and like we've talked about in the past, how you can recommend for people to move away from psychiatric medications and head towards maybe more of a healthier lifestyle, if that's an option, and how you go about that.
First of all, I want to thank you, and thank you for having me on. The simplest answer is you can come to Cellular Health MD. You know that. You know that people that you help, they can easily come off of medications. But the more complicated answer to that is the medications that people are on, the psychiatric medications that they're on, they are very powerful. They're very potent, and unlike what people are taught to believe, they are addictive. And if you abruptly stop them, you will have a withdrawal syndrome. So whenever you're coming off of a psychiatric medication, you want to do it very safely.
Right.
So we've developed a process that involves us conceptualizing the fact that these medications are rescuing you from something, but you don't want to be rescued continuously, because if you are being rescued on a daily basis, it means that you're in an emergency on a daily basis, right? So whatever medications you're on, I first label it as a rescue medication to help you reimagine what that medication is doing for you. It's not stabilizing you, it's just rescuing you from something. It's not restoring you, it's just rescuing you for that time being, and you're taking it every single day. Then what we're doing is we're helping you understand what those medications actually are doing, what neurotransmitters they're affecting or not affecting, and helping you conceptualize, do you really even have a neurotransmitter problem, by doing additional laboratory testing. If you do, great. If you don't, then let's figure out what is going on as to why you're feeling this way. If we do determine that you're having some neurotransmitter issues or some other things are going on through laboratory testing, then we create a supplement protocol that buffers you, that supports what the medications that are doing for your neurotransmitters. So if you are then going to reduce the medications, you can do it very safely and easily. The final piece of this is a lifestyle modification, which includes diet, exercise, and other physical things, behavioral things that you can do yourself that are within your power to do outside of the clinic, that allows us to support the foundation of your physical functioning that creates neurotransmitters. Once we do that, we're able to safely, easily, effectively, and forever potentially take people off of medications, which is unheard of, but it is possible.
Right.
It's entirely possible.
Right. The supplement protocol that you mentioned, do you use oral supplements, or what's your thoughts on IV?
It's a great question. Yes, we do IV supplements and oral supplements. Okay. Both are very effective. Of course, IV is more bioavailable than oral supplementation. And when someone is in a chronically depleted state, has multiple chronic illnesses, it's always good to support their nutrition IV in addition to oral, because they may have severe nutritional abnormalities that make it very challenging for them to come off of any medication. Right. And when we do a titration protocol for a medication, it's a very slow process, maybe making modifications in doses maybe once every month or two, as opposed to, reduce it tomorrow, reduce it 3 days from now, reduce it a week from now. Those things are potentially dangerous.
Yeah, right. And so that the IVs, for absorption reasons, those people absorb, dang near 100%?
100% of what you give is within your body, because it's intravenous.
And the oral, what are people absorbing, like 20-25%?
About 20-25%, but I would say for most of the people that are physically ill, probably even less, because they have pre-existing GI issues, their GI system is not working. They're also taking medications that affect their GI system. If they're taking any,
their cells are overwhelmed.
Their cells are overwhelmed. They're inflamed. If they're having constipation, diarrhea, heartburn, we know they're having GI issues. And so yes, the bioavailability of oral supplementation does come into question if you're already sick.
Right. Is that a good reason why attacking the gut bacteria in the beginning of just about any kind of treatment is beneficial, would you say?
Helping your GI system become, or regenerating it, modifying the GI bacteria, if feasible. For some people, it may not be.
Okay.
It absolutely is helpful in that beginning phase, or in the middle phase, or throughout your life, because at the end of the day, you don't want to continuously be taking pills forever. You might want to actually eat, because you might enjoy the food, or you want to sit down together with people, go to a restaurant, whatever it is. So we want to use our GI system, but we know that our GI system is damaged. Many people know that. That's why we have this massive, probably multi-billion-dollar probiotic industry. It didn't
Trying to
spring
feed the
up.
good bacteria.
Yeah, it didn't spring up for nothing.
Yeah.
So we know there's something there. We know that there's a lot there. What to do about it, we don't know.
Right.
And that's what we need to figure out and help people with. And as you speak about all the time, fasting. Fasting is the key.
Fasting is the key. Cleans out all that metabolic trash, debris, and film that keeps you from absorbing the good stuff, is the way I say it.
It just gives you a break
It does.
to recover, right?
It does.
It's rest.
It is. We wasn't put on this earth eating 6 and 8 meals a day and like I said, watching Facebook and playing on Instagram. We were put on here as to be active and moving and thinking and during the day, and so we need to be active. I do it with the gut. I see it all the time. Everybody's guts are inflamed. I mean, I don't even. That's why we start with that. As you know, you just did it.
I did. It was
detox.
phenomenal. I did it, and it was phenomenal. I stand by it. It was great. You're right. We weren't put here to be inactive. We were put here, honestly, what I believe is to be creators. And to be a creator, you need to be in a physical space that can allow you to engage with the world, where you can then create something in the world. In the current sedentary place that we're in, we're passive consumers of content, and that is not conducive to creating anything.
No, maybe that's why me and you and Jesse are doing something super cool, and people are going to be able to understand maybe about their archetype and how they want to progress in their future. I think people are going to be into what we're about to do.
Oh, not only are they going to be into it, they're going to be instantaneously addicted to it, because it's going to take them outside of themselves and connect them to something that is eternal.
A higher energy.
Absolutely.
I love it. Thank you for being here today, brother.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.